Hi guys, it's Drew here. I'm here to make a video, very quick video, but I thought I'd just put it out there because I thought that it's something that I've been doing and using, and it's a great way to connect with your journal or dream journal. So specifically, I'm just going to be talking about a dream journal, and I think as I progress and learn things about what works for me, I'll just share them, and if it works for you, it does. If it doesn't, that's fine. Just sort of, because I like sharing these kind of things because it's creative and I love creative stuff. I'm a crafty craft. Speaking of craft, I ended up bringing my uh, craft desk into my room because I needed the space, and I've been wanting to do art journaling a little bit more, especially around food and healing. And I've been feeling a lot of resistance to that because I haven't done it for quite a while, and I'm kind of set in my magical ways, but um, with pen to paper. But I wanted to have a space where I could draw as well, because I do draw on my bed and I write in my bed, and I'm not going to change the writing on my bed because that just suits me really well. But drawing, I definitely need a bit more space, and painting and using art like that. And I got some printer ink so I can print out some things to draw, or photocopy if I need to. And so that space is okay. It feels a bit weird having a big table in my room. I've had to shift everything around. Um, it's all behind me there. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about an exercise or a tip that you can use in your dream journal to help create it, and also to sustain your practice. So something that I had an idea around, and it's probably not my idea, I'm sure. It's like a collective idea. But I have been dreaming about specific people, um, like actors and celebrities and things like that. And it's not a thing that happens often for me, but when it does, I pay attention to those personalities or their characters. And last night I had a dream about two celebrities who, one I kind of knew would show up, like, well, not knew, but I was like, okay, that's fine. But the other one, I'd had no idea where that came from. So, okay. And also, because I have been using my major arcana to do my tarot meditations and dream incubation, I thought I'd just put those in there as well, because I like to have I want to have a track of visual representations of my dreams as well, not just written representations. And I'm probably going to go into that a little bit more once I explore the drawing aspect of that. But for now, um, what I've just done is put some of the tarot cards in my dream journal. And like I said, it's not a new idea. People have been doing this for a long time in their journals or their tarot journals. But I am keeping track of where I'm at with the meditations. So I'm going to write the dates next to these as well, and maybe even some keywords later on. And something that I really want to do is, as well as have that, the dates and maybe some keywords, um, because a lot of the times when I'm doing like my meditations and things like that, and putting them into my dreams, and then waking up and dreaming about stuff, it might take a couple of days to like gather little bits and pieces out of the card and what it's trying to tell me. But at the same time, that slow growth, I can see a visual representation and have keywords next to it. Um, so that next time I have those images, or next time I see that card in my dream or work with it, I have like a foundation to work off. And that's what I think dream journals are really fantastic for creativity. They just are, like, yeah. And then at the end of this dream, well, I'm actually still working on it. Every now and again, every now and then rather, I have a dream that's really vivid and I can remember it, like, for a very long time. And so I've been able to sort of do a little bit part of the write up of this dream yesterday, and I'm going to finish it today. I just put some keywords as well, which I think is a really fantastic thing. So if you have like a power word you want to use, maybe print that out or create a collage or something with that and then stick it in your journal. Which I'm going to be doing a little bit of as well, trying that out. But yeah, I had these two men in my dream as lovers. First, Finn from Misfits, and then second, I don't even know. Like, I think he's in The Office, and I mean, I've seen him in other movies as well. I can't remember which ones, but yeah, if you watch this video, you know who it is. He's pretty well known, and so that's what I'm doing in this journal, which I just love this journal. It's so dreamy. Yeah, my skin's like whoa. And yeah, I've really only started working within this actual journal on the 7th, and it's what, the 15th now. So I am 11, 12, 13, 14. I still need to do my meditations for day 3 and 4, and I'll do the one for tonight's dreaming tonight. But I have missed those two because I've been adjusting things in my life at the moment. So, and my sleeping patterns are sort of slowly starting to get to the point where I'm actually waking up at daytime and not like halfway up the night, and it's feeling really weird. Like I'm not like I'm like, okay, yeah, it's daytime, but I really prefer actually creating at nighttime. Like I feel like my brain's already like, well, if the sun has risen, that means you're asleep. So my creative brain shuts down. So I'm adjusting all that sort of stuff. And yeah, you can use tarot cards. You could use photos. That's something that, again, like these are things that I'm thinking about using, and we'll probably get back to you guys whenever I can about them. But these are just suggestions because I think, you know, taking visual representations out of my brain as well, especially places and objects and things that. So for example, let's just say I dream about, I don't know, trees, for example. Going around taking photos of those, like the particular trees that I connect with really well on my property or out and about, and like having those in my journal. So I have a physical representation, because something about my dream journals that I'm realizing is that, like I said, it is such a creative book. It's a creative work, and I feel like everything's like bleeding together. I'm a little bit resistant to the idea of putting these things into my journals because most often than not, my actual journals are like written word, and highlighted passages and things like that. So sort of taking that multimedia perspective as an artist and creating something that, one, I can reflect on and come back to many times, because the thing about these dream meditations that I'm creating, it's not like I'm just doing it for now. Like I feel like I'm building up a major arcana meditation set that I can use for myself, and I think that is one of the key enjoyments of creating this. Even though I have been missing a little bit, I can see, or I can already see within my dreams, that there's patterns unfolding and things are coming up that I really need to work with, and I really want to have that visual representation. Again, I think you could probably also make like a little mini vision board as well in there. Maybe if you're doing dream implanting. So that's something I'm going to be doing as well. So these are just a few ideas, and if I do try any of the things that I've suggested again throughout my journal, I'll let you guys know. But do you guys have a dream journal? Do you have a tarot journal? Do you use just written word? Do you draw in it? Do you have like an artsy style collage thing going on? Do you stick your tarot cards in it? I'd really love to know, because I'd love to see some if you're welcome sharing. Even if it's just pages, you can send me some on Instagram, some of your images on Instagram if you like, or on Facebook. I'd really like to see, you know, if you're welcome to share, you're welcome to share it all. Okay, I have my tea and I have my ramble, and I'm off to do some writing work. So I probably won't be around on the interwebs, at least on YouTube, for a couple of days, because I'm going to take some time away and make some videos and blog posts and just enjoy my writing space. So thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.